Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
Yep. Yep. Welcome to this brand new episode of Vanilla City Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Bree, and my host in the back, my guy Dev.
Yo,
And well, Bree, we've had this topic, spoken on this topic a couple of times in the past, but Bree was ready to jump right into this topic that we have, so we're just gonna start it off. And what was your question again, Bree?
So we just found out that on Women's Day that Draya is now pregnant with basketball player. What's his name?
Jalen Green.
Jalen Green.
He is 22 years old and the same age or around the same age as her oldest child, who's 21. So I said, how do you guys feel about it? Because as a woman, it's different for me.
You said I sounded 21. That is some shit.
I just feel bad. I feel bad for the kid, man. Because again, your mother is pregnant. Not only do your mother have a stained reputation, because I wonder if her son is a fan of basketball players. I don't know if you saw it, John, but Gilbert Arenas was recently talking about a situation because he used to mess with Draya about him and Swaggy P was talking about it, how she was giving Gilbert Arenas head where they was in like a car full of people. Like she just started, just going to town with no cares in the world, other people around. Swaggy P was driving, he was in the back just getting the top from Draya, just careless and all this and stuff. As her child. And then again, even after that, it's not like as a kid, you could be like, yo, once upon a time, this was my mother. She was doing this, she was young, dumb, and just young and immature and just making bad choices. But him being 20-something years old, he's seen his whole entire life of his mother being this heartlet, for better terms. And now to be a 21-year-old man, your mom, I'm pretty sure he's aware who Jalen Green is. And prior to his mother dating him, but he's aware of who this young man is because he's in his age class. To see your mother having a baby by somebody in your group or your age, it has to be a crazy feeling. And again, we're going to call a spade a spade. It is predatory. I've said it before. I think it goes both ways. My mother used to always say, she don't like she used to always keep old bitches away from us because she always say, them old bitches try to drain you from your youth, drain you for your youth. And so I still, whether she's having a baby by him or not, I think it looks crazy. She is, by definition, a predator. And if the shoe was on the other foot, a man dating a man of her age, close to 40, dating a 21-year-old woman, we'll look at him weird. Or a 21-year-old, 22-year-old pregnant. And if it's a celebrity or not, we'll look at him weird. It's like, yo, that's some freaky time shit. We already had a conversation about Marcus Houston and his wife. Everybody said that looks sus. And they wasn't even in the spotlight. They actually brought attention to their damn self. But again, pretty much the same situation. Marcus Houston was looked at as a predator because she was 19 or 20 around that time.
Technically, they apparently met before she was of age.
Right.
So that's a tad bit different.
But we don't know when she met Jalen Green. Jalen Green's been a celebrity since high school. So if we want to play semantics, Jalen Green's been that guy before 22. He's 22 now.
Yeah.
Came in the league when he was 19.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not talking that semantics. All I'm looking at is he married her. She was 19. He's 40 something. That's predatory, period. In her case as well.
No, I'm saying, but obviously it does look bad, but again, it's not illegal because they are grown enough to consent. It's not morally correct, but it's still legal.
I'm saying you saying the same thing. Marcus
No,
Houston and her
I'm
getting
not
married
disagreeing
are
with you. I'm just saying
legally.
in their eyes, there's room for them to move or maneuver because at the end of the day, they are old enough to consent. And
we're not talking about what the law says. We solely talking about because legally, yes, they're not doing nothing wrong. We know that they're legally not doing nothing wrong. I'm saying how it looks in the public eye, regardless of male, female, or whatever the situation may be. If you are a senior, 40 plus, dating someone who's just reached adulthood, it's looked at as predatory, and to me, you look like a creep, whether you're the older woman or the older male. That's solely what I'm talking about. Yes, legally, they're not doing anything illegal. We know that. We're not even. If it was a legal conversation, then we have no conversation because they legally doing what they legally can do. But in this case, just like many others, where it's an older man and a younger woman, where we deem him a creep, whether it's legal or not, it's still looked at as creepy.
What is R. Kelly's charges? Is it messing with underage women?
He got a slew situation.
Trafficking. He got trafficking charges.
So why do we call him a predator if technically he wasn't messing with girls until they were 18?
So if you trafficking, regardless of the age, you still a predator.
Okay.
So you could be trafficking 30-year-olds. That's still predatory.
Oh, okay.
That's still predator. That's taking advantage of somebody. That's still.
Also, certain things he said is like wow, and then he had previous accusations before he went down. He had previous.
Right. It's a slew of things with R. Kelly, but
this is not Drea's first time messing with somebody younger than her too.
But I don't even need more than one case. All I need is one. You can fucking child molester. If you molest one kid, you a child molester. I only did one kid. It don't matter. You can do it one time and still be deemed a predator. And to me, just like the other men of her age, dating younger people, whether it's guy, girl, or indifferent, to me, they are still looked at as a predator. Whether she's pregnant or not, she's looked at as a predator. Fucking allegedly Drake messing with that girl's younger sister. Lotto's sister. I don't know if it's true or not, but this is the legend. She's 20, she just turned 21. Drake is 38-ish. If that's true, that's some sus-ass predatory shit too. But I don't know if that's true or not, so I don't want to say it or give it too much light. But we know that she's pregnant because she announced it. We know Jalen Green is 22. We know she's 40-something or close to it. And off that alone, I hope the baby is healthy. But she is a predator, and I feel bad for her. Oh, I feel bad for all her kids.
You know what? I just don't understand. You don't even want to take care of the kids you got. Why? Well, and this is my thing. Again, I don't know why she posted that on Women's Day thinking because we are women, we was going to stick with her. When in my head, I have a son. And I promise you, if my son walked in this house and he's 22 and with a bitch who's 39 or 30, well, she's 39, I'm beating her ass. And I'm getting all his cousins to beat her ass too. Because bitch, what do you really have in common with my son? So it's either he's super mature for his age, or you're immature for your age? Which one is it? And
he's immature, you're a predator, and you taking advantage of
a quick question, like, because it's not obviously it's saying predatory things, but there's instances one could make a case. There's instances because your age, you may not look your age. Certain parties may not look their age. They may look older than what they are, or vice versa, and they end up in places with these other people because they are all of age to be in certain venues and places where they can meet. I don't think no one's. I started questions is how old are you, especially if you're in a venue that you have to be
She's been in the limelight forever.
No.
She's
I'm
not
not
new
speaking.
to this.
I'm not
It's not
speaking.
like she's a newcomer.
No, I'm not saying I'm not speaking. I'm just give it a a little pushback for whoever. Sometimes because
John, you could give that for everybody else except for celebrities. I get what you're saying. Where
so you're basically saying for regular people probably get more past that because
that mistake can happen. Yeah, that mistake can happen because again, if you're in a club, we see a lot of times where you have an older man or woman, they in the club or in a entertainment space or a particular circle, and you guys are solely there meeting because of the environment and the vibes. So you connect with somebody solely off their energy, their vibe, and shit like that. This person is completely new to you.
Mm-hmm.
But Draya knows who Draya is. Jalen Green knows who Draya is. Draya knew who Jalen Green was. Like,
I'm not giving her that pass.
They can't use that.
Okay.
The regular people, and that's why you have a lot of situations where I'm almost empathetic to certain people who get caught up in those situations because you have people that don't look their age and they get into places where they shouldn't be doing adult things, and then you find out after the fact.
That's it. You could get caught up in a very bad way. It's just
you could. Situation. And so I'm empathetic to situations like that because that's unfair. That's unfair to that person because, we've had this conversation about people that's not of age. These kids today look more mature than what we did growing up, and now they've been able to get into certain adult spaces. And so if you're an adult engaging in adult activity and you meet somebody that looks of age, I'm more empathetic to your situation because you met them in a adult space.
Mm-hmm. It's much different than meeting someone like on a group chat or
exactly
outside
where you can get to where you can start filtering out the person and figure out who they are before you even further engage them. Mm-hmm. But Jalen Green, Draya, Draya is a known, I don't even know what to call her as her occupation. Influencer?
She's a little more reality TV star.
Maybe before reality TV star?
Reality social media person, something along the lines of that. Be a hybrid.
Video vixen, I don't know what to really call her, other than what my wife just was calling her. But again, I just feel bad for the kids because I think it's not the most endearing. I know, we have this girl get you. I know we culturally we
have the mentality of Stella get your groove back.
Yeah, we have that Stella.
We not with that.
Yeah, we influence that girl, that old girl. Get your groove and do your thing.
Yeah, have fun. Have fun. But this is a bit too much.
Especially for her who's had a career doing similar stuff. So if we're gonna call a spade, we gotta call a spade a spade.
We need to call ho a ho, we need to call it a ho.
We could call it that too. If you choose to. I didn't call her that, but I'm just speaking in regards to his age versus her age. I know. Again, I know. I wouldn't want my son
walking in here with no 38-year-old bitch.
As a 22-year-old man, walking in here with a 38, 39-year-old woman as experienced as her, I'd be like, nah, bro.
The same way we wouldn't want Dorian at 38 walking in here with a 20-year-old, 20-year-old. I'll be looking at him like, so let's make this very clear.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't bring that shit here. Not to my house. No, we're not doing that. And so again, it works both ways. That's
a fact, because I'll look at him some type of way as well. If it was the other way around.
So
yeah, you know, like I said, in that age gaps do tend to be, you know, amongst life. Once everyone becomes of age, them age gaps tend to hear about, you know, a few relationships here and there with them crazy age gaps.
And that's one of the double standards that kind of works in the woman's favor more cases than men. Because generally when it's an older male, he looks like old freaky. Like you get that old
but
freaky.
If it's a female, she'll get more play.
Like, yeah, cougar. Wow, girl. Go ahead, girl. Do your thing, girl.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that for Draya's ugly ass.
You go ahead, girl. Get that man. Well, my mama probably beat that bitch up. Like, bitch.
Draya's a fine woman, but she like him young.
Yeah, like him young. That's creepy shit.
But what I was gonna say, do you think does it have to be a point where this age thing has to be like addressed? Or
I don't know. Culturally in America, it's not an issue, and I don't think people are really gonna think it's an issue, especially again, like I said, when it comes to the.
I wouldn't even put it on America because outside, there are arranged marriages, and sometimes they have their daughters once they become of age, marry them off to older men.
That's what I'm saying in the sense of that's true, but in America, it's where it's celebrated.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. It's like it's something that's like put in front of you. It's something that people celebrate. Whereas culturally, I don't think in other countries, yes, it's happening where they like do arranged marriages and shit like that. It's not like something that's like they on the TV celebrating. I don't know. It just America, we just be shining, putting light on bullshit. Like we be celebrating bullshit. Where I don't see other countries do that shit the way we do. Like we be just celebrating bullshit. And so because it's the other way around, I don't really think that's in America looked at as it's really not an issue. It's like a term of endearment. It's like a celebration. It's like a badge of honor. Like I'm old and beautiful and I got the young niggas chasing me. Like, you know, I am woman, hear me roar. Like, so I don't really think that's gonna be ever really looked at as a issue. And then the thing with men, we don't out our sexual offenders the way women do either. Because culturally, we are so fucked up where niggas look at it and celebrate it like, yeah, he got Draya, or you again. Young man always it's like it's a badge of honor if you can get an older woman. So it's like America just fucked up. That's all I'm saying. Our values and morals is all fucked up. So I don't see it being an issue or becoming something that we highlight as an issue anytime soon.
You know what I'm saying? But
because God forbid, John, if your little just walked in with Draya, John gonna be like, yo, good shit, nigga, you got Draya. Like, no, him, Troy, all them niggas, they gonna be like,
I think
I'm lying, John.
I'll say that's a valid point. I think it's different when it's like, because I think it'll be the same way if one of your brothers would do it too. Like, yo, damn, you pulled that. Like, oh shit.
Yo,
I think in that role is a little different. Like brothers / homies will look at it differently than obviously the parent role. I think that
If your brother,
Which one?
no, I'm
I
not,
see all my brothers of age though.
no. If your nephew, I'm not gonna say the name.
Yeah.
He's in his 20s. He's like 21,
Right.
22. What's to say, Uncle Dida, I'm fucking Draya?
I'll tell him what my mama told me. That old bitch trying to drain you. Listen.
So you wouldn't celebrate him?
No, I'm gonna say, yo, do your thing. But no.
I say as an uncle, the role's a little different. I think it's even as that because the uncle's supposed to be like, you know, like the.
So that's what I'm saying. I fuck with my nephew, and I'm not gonna steer him wrong. I'm gonna be like, yo, remember what grandma used to say? Them old bitches be trying to drain you for your youth. Do your thing and get out.
I think in this conversation is different as speaking as the parent than any other role.
Yeah, when you are the senior, like when you end up because again, like John said, like the parent, the uncle, the aunt, like those are all parental roles. So we not gonna celebrate it the way a homie would celebrate it or a brother would celebrate it, because as a brother, you might fantasize about the same girl and shit. So it's like, damn, you put that, like, good looks. But as an uncle or aunt or auntie or
I think it varies on the uncle aunt relationship because you know there's strict. Some people have
right,
and then some people have like the aunts or uncles that's just the cool uncle or cool aunt.
Right.
So they still might give you a
It could go definitely. It could go either way.
It's like word, do your shit, but here make sure you do this. It's still like they won't share what you said, but they'll still slightly like, oh shit, check you out, or like they'll probably big you up because you did that. But obviously, it's all the role is different. Maybe it's like Dev said, it's an American thing. But do you think? Again, you said you want to know how they would fix it, but if they was to address it, what you think could be done?
Nothing. All you could do is what the same shit you do with the men. Council culture, if even a thing, and shun them because culturally, I mean, legally they're not doing nothing wrong. It just looked bad socially. It's in bad taste. So all you can do is just say shame. Like there's no legal ramifications to affect any change. What we got to stop celebrating, like we got to end cougar culture. Cougar culture got to end. That might sound crazy, but we got to cancel cougar culture, because with cougar culture, it allows for shit like this to be celebrated.
Okay.
Why do you think there's no name for the men? What do we call old men? That's like, cougar is the cougar thing. What
Creed.
is it for men?
Creed. Huh? It's Creed.
Exactly. Creed. Exactly. Creed. Exactly. So we gotta keep that creep word around the board, because there's no cool version of cougar for men. Ain't nobody calling him a panther or some shit. Ain't nobody calling him a tiger. Nah, that nigga's called a creep. So you heard it here first. Council cougar culture. That's what we need to be done. That needs to be done, because that's why this type of shit is celebrated. But I can't say I respect, and I've seen on social media a lot of women who not with this shit.
It's more than a lot.
And I think it's a lot of women who have young sons, and they like, this is not what I aspire for my son to have a baby with. This is not the type of situation I would like my son to bring his first child into.
Well, I'm going to say this and then we can end it. This is how I feel as a parent. And I would be looking at Draya some type of way. No offense, but, well, all the offense. She a hoe. But my son worked hard to get to the status where he's at. You know, to become a basketball player, I don't think it just happens overnight. I think you have to. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of money we have to front. Just looking at Dorian at 10 years old, paying for buying his stuff for his little league and stuff like that. It's expensive, right? So this mother came out of pocket,
paying for AAUs and shit,
making sure that her son was set. And for you to come and we can be the same fucking age, bitch, and you think you're gonna just rob him? Because let's be honest, it's a secure bag now, and you're gonna rob him for all the work he's done. Because it's not like I can say, you know what, Draya, you've had one committed relationship, you've been in this marriage, it didn't work out, and then you now, you know, with my son, you have been passed around, you have had babies with people to secure bags before. So to me, it's just like, now here, all your hard work, you idiot. Now you're gonna have to, if God forbid doesn't work out with this bitch in the next year, you gonna have to pay this bitch child support because
18 years got one of your kids got you for 18 years.
That's not even true anymore. It's not even 18 years. It's up to they graduate from college. So that could be anywhere from 21 to 26. Now you owing this bitch money to 21 to 26 years. That's your whole damn career. Like, I'll be looking at my son like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen you do. You just opened the door. You didn't even get to test. She didn't even let you test the vagina. Like, to me, it's irritating because it's just like, I'll be looking at my child and I'll be telling Dorian, like, damn, you didn't even test the waters yet? Like, you just dipped your whole foot into this one, like, and your whole body, like, ugh, she's disgusting. She's not, and I can't say, you know what? She's a great mom. Like, yes, Draya is a great mom. She has left these kids at home by themselves. She don't want to sign homework. She gets irritated when her kid is practicing a speech for school. Like, she should have just been worried about herself. No, but she got to secure the bag because nobody want to fuck with Draya. Draya ain't booking shows. She's not on reality TV no more because nobody fuck with her like that. I get it. She got to secure the bag. She secured it with this nigga. And as a mom, I would have been beating her ass.
Definitely, because NBA players is, well, I'll say athletes in general is getting paid way more money, but NBA players definitely getting paid more.
They just throw money at NBA players.
So, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure Jalen Green will be, what's his second, third year. So his rookie contract's up in like the next 2 years. So he gets that first super max.
Right, exactly.
So
and he the future.
Gonna be over. That's
Houston, that's his team.
Easy.
Yeah, and that's his team. So they're gonna throw him the max.
Yeah, so he's definitely getting over 150 easy whenever that comes up. So like next 2-3 years, he's getting over 150. That's guaranteed money.
I wish that baby nothing but luck. I mean the baby, not them, the baby. Because having two idiot parents, I mean, I wish that baby nothing but.
You could call him an idiot, but again, yeah, if y'all to say for her to be a predator doesn't make him an idiot. He was the prey. Some people.
Again, I'm pretty sure his mom was in his ear. Have you seen a picture of his mom? His mom looked like she don't play that shit. But I'ma pray for that baby because the baby has no fault in it. But them two.
No, I look at, again, if we gonna call him a predator, then he's the prey, which makes him an idiot in a sense of he don't know no better.
Yeah, he don't know no better, but that, I want to say, again, it's just a tale of, manipulate, making it sound crazy, right? But you could be, if one's a predator, they use their predatory skills. And if someone gets caught up, they get caught up.
No, I'm saying he's an idiot in the sense of he was too dumb and naive to know better. I'm not calling him dumb like you're a dumb.
I'm
just saying like he got caught up, unfortunately. She put that old powwow on him.
What they said, man. She was supposed to any locker room.
Gave him that Gok 3000. That fluffed his mind.
In the words of Orlando Brown, she You gave him that ooshkash gooshwash, that bop. Okay, because you said she
finished the
gave
dream.
that Guwak 3000, and my response to that was like, in the words of Orlando Brown, she gave him that ooshkash gooshwash.
No, we didn't hear that part.
And then I said that she gave him that bop. You know, we watched some Orlando Brown videos. It's be hilarious.
Yeah. No, let that be tripping.
But, you know, guess with that, it is what it is. Let's get into sad news, man. Our childhoods take another hit. Akira Toriyama, the creator of, he's created a few, you know, animes and manga, but most notably to us, he created the Dragon Ball franchise. So that's, you know, Dragon Ball Z, as Goku and them tragically passed away at the age of 68. And it's very unfortunate because I think Dragon Ball Z is getting close to their 40-year anniversary. And that whole franchise has had a major influence. And it's been a major part of our childhoods. We grew up on my man Goku, Vegeta, and them. Some sad news. Dev, how you feel about Mr. Akira Toriyama?
I honestly didn't even know who was the creator of DBZ. So condolences. DBZ definitely played a intricate part of my childhood. I remember running home in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade to catch Toonami. You know what I'm saying? That's really the only anime I could say I watched. Unless you count fucking Pokemon, Digimon, and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Those are anime technically, so yeah.
Other than that, but like DBZ, I never got into My Hero Academia. I never got into the shit with Luffy, and they got the show on Netflix now.
Oh, One Piece.
One Piece. I never got into Naruto, none of those shows. DBZ is really the only anime that I actually cared about, loved, watched faithfully growing up. And so, yeah, man. Condolences to the creator, man.
I'm saying condolences, but I was saying RIP to the creator, but I was saying Dragon Ball definitely was like that bridge anime that culturally everyone watched, and then from there started watching other animes.
Yeah, that's correct. That's a fact. Yeah, we hear you.
Oh no, Bree started laughing, so
That's
I wasn't sure. I thought I was fucking up again.
No, it's not you, John. It's because I have gushes, right? So I have a little thing of gushes right here. And my husband feels like it's our gushes. But to be honest with you, John,
5 of those in the pack.
Not only that, but he knows I love gushes. So I go and I buy the box.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'll eat 2. I'll come back the next day and all my gushes are gone.
Gushes is a good candy. That's a good candy right there.
All my gushes.
But, you know, RIP to the legend.
So gushes is better when you don't buy them.
No, they're not.
But again, RIP to the legend. Condolences to his loved ones. But Dragon Ball, shit, I still be watching Dragon Ball. I still be following Dragon Ball to this day with the new movies and everything.
We're gonna get back.
But let's get into Mr. Katt Williams. I was saying, he was, you know, Club Shay has been a very successful podcast. I mean, that interview has been very successful for Shannon Sharp. Katt Williams been doing his thing. You know, low-key Katt Williams has been doing his thing, but spotlight has been brought back on Katt Williams due to that Club Shay Shay interview. He has an interview with Joe Rogan that came out maybe like a week ago. It was like 3 hours long. But one of the moments of the interview with Shannon Sharp, he talked about how fast he can run, his 40 time. And, Katt Williams went to the facility, ran his 40 at the age that he is now. Wasn't a bad 40 time for someone of his age.
4.9. That's not bad.
For someone his age, and probably most people probably don't think work out, or assume he don't work out. He just he just lives and does what he does. But that was a solid 40 time. So
go look at OSA and watch us do our 40s.
Shit, Katt Williams shit might have been faster than somebody's 40.
Yeah, it's faster than all of our 40s.
That's bad.
It's faster than everybody's 40.
That is bad.
So we are in no place to talk and say anything. His 40 and his 40s, 50s probably. Us in our 30s, his 40 was faster than all of ours. So I ain't saying shit about Katt and his 40.
Oh no, I ain't knocking it. I'm just saying it's like that's impressive because everyone he said he would run like a sub 4.3 or something, and everybody
he did.
Look,
that's the only thing. Yeah, he said he was running a
people trying to nitpick with the situation,
yeah.
But either way, like he still ran a 40 at his age.
And that's again, it's motherfuckers that I know for sure. Katt Williams is 52 years old. 52 years old running a 4.9, that ain't bad for a 52-year-old man.
That's not. Shout out to Katt Williams, man. He deserves all the praise and love, man. Katt Williams has been a great comedian, been doing this thing for years. All right,
shout out to Katt. That's not a bad 40 at all. And so NFL players that can't run that. So
his shit might have been faster than Tom Brady when Tom Brady first did his shit.
Word.
Then what was Tom Brady's original 40? Tom Brady
probably like a 4.9 or some shit, 5.
Because Tom Brady just recently also ran his 40 time, and he was faster than when he did it.
5.1.
Shit. And that's when he was young. That was so Katt Williams ran faster than him.
Right, that's when he was in his prime peak fitness. Katt Williams 42 running faster than I ain't mad at Katt. Shout out to Katt.
You know what's funny?
I'm looking at some of the other 40s. Peyton Manning.
You said Peyton Manning ran what?
A 4.8. Aaron Rodgers ran a 4.7. Eli ran a 4.92.
But what was
ran a 4.8.
Katt Williams is still faster than Tom Brady. And Tom Brady just a couple of days ago he ran the 40 at age 46. His 40 time at age 46 was a 5.18. So Katt Williams is still faster than Tom Brady. Yeah. Shout out to my guy Katt.
Katt Williams faster than the GOAT.
Yeah, that's it. So y'all can take it how y'all want that. So America really is fixated on banning TikTok. Do you think TikTok will officially be banned in the United States of America? Okay. I said, so the U.S. government is really fixated on banning TikTok. Do you think it will be would the banning of TikTok finally come into fruition in the United States of America?
It's not. America eventually going to get some of TikTok's money. At some point, they're gonna get TikTok to play ball in some fashion. And that's because all this is about is America trying to control and get some of the coins that's coming from TikTok. That's the whole issue. They want some of the money. TikTok is playing like, fuck y'all, America. We're a Chinese company. Fuck y'all. We on the line. We're on the World Wide Web. Y'all can't tax us. Y'all can't charge us. We in cyberspace. America just want a piece of the coin, and eventually I feel like TikTok can give them a piece, and all will be well with the wealthy. But they won't ban them. TikTok just, playing ball, and I ain't mad at them because America always trying to control people's shit. So,
but it's supposed to be tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow. So when we wake up in the morning, TikTok gonna be gone. Mm-hmm. We ain't gonna be able to get access TikTok no more.
No.
I love TikTok.
I love TikTok too.
But
I love TikTok.
Maybe they bring Vine back. Good times.
TikToks give me previews to movies before I watch the preview. And then I determine if I want to watch it or not, right? So it gives me like a 3 to 5 minute preview of the movie. And if it catches me in that 5 minutes, it basically gives me life to go watch the movie. Not only that, but I be listening to some very interesting stories on TikToks. These women and their issues be crazy. And I'll be like, thank you, God, I'm not in it, but I can hear it. So that's my whole slogan when I'm on TikTok. Like, thank God I'm not in it, but I can hear it. And so if they take TikTok away from me, they are taking... Then I watched that little Asian girl who eats all the little weird food, and I be wanting to eat it with her. And I don't have the courage to eat it on my own. So when I watch her eat it, it brings me joy, right? She ate these little crabs. I don't know if you see it, John. I don't know if you on TikTok, but she ate like these.
No, I don't be on TikTok. I be seeing TikTok videos, but
these baby crabs, but they're like fried, and you can eat the whole body and everything. I'm dying to try it. Don't know where I can get it.
Why is she eating the baby crabs for? Monster.
Because that's just life. And then she be eating the what you call those eggs that I said I wanted to try, that they have the chicken inside, the balut,
something.
It's like balut. It has like the body of like a chicken, like a baby chicken, and you put some salt and pepper and you hook it up and you eat it. You eat the baby chicken. I'm dying to try it. Will I ever try it? Probably not. But I lived through her. And then we get the whole and then I find out about different braiders in different cities. Even though I would never go get my hair braided in different cities because I have my own braider here, it's good to hear that my braider is actually professional and these braiders in other cities ain't shit. Oh. I love these, and I love watching videos where people are dancing. I don't know what it is, especially these little kids. I love it. I love TikTok. If they take TikTok away from me, I don't know where will we be? I wouldn't be here. I don't know. I love TikTok. TikTok has changed my life. I think I'm on TikTok 98% of the time. I don't even like Instagram no more. I love TikTok. The only thing I don't like about TikTok, and I wish that they would take it off, if you can hear this, take it off. If they're part of my contacts, doesn't mean I want them to be my friend on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, it pisses me off when I say, oh, this is from your contacts. No, I don't.
I think all social media platforms have like some type of thing where it's like you want to sync your contacts or befriend someone.
Yeah, but TikTok does it where it sets it up like they show up on your thing, and I'm just like, don't do that. I don't want them on my shit.
You don't want them on yours, and you don't want you to show up on theirs.
Yeah, like, don't do that shit.
Don't suggest me.
Right, bitch ass niggas. But other than that, TikTok is my place. Like, I watch wig influencers, and I may never wear a wig, but I love watching these wig influencers. You get what I'm saying? I watch this lady. She's Italian, right? Her name is Victoria. And she be getting up, making lunch for her daughter, and she be making Italian food. I'm never going to make Italian food, but I love to watch her make Italian food. You get what I'm saying, John? And then I also watch this insurance person who works from home, and she be on phone calls, and these people be cursing her out, and she be talking to them on TikTok. I mean, she be talking to them, and she has the worst attitude, but she's funny as shit. I love TikTok. So if I wake up tomorrow and there's no TikTok, I'm going to annoy the shit out of my husband because I have nothing else to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch my pimple videos and my horse with ulcer videos and stuff like that. I'll be watching the video where the dude cut off the horse shoes and shit. And they be having like ulcers and like little nasty shit like that. And
Where am I going to force you to do dancing videos with me now?
word.
Like,
Doing it on IG. Like
yeah,
IG.
it's not the same.
It ain't the same. I can't watch my guy Theo Von, man. Theo Von is my guy. That's pretty much all I watch on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna mix Vittoria. I'm gonna miss Saw, and these are the people that like they make their careers off of TikTok, and I'm gonna miss TikTok if I wake up tomorrow and there's no TikTok. Like, what am I gonna do with my life? I don't know. This is a sad day. They better not take TikTok away from me. What I'm gonna do when I'm at work and I don't want to be bothered with people? I go on TikTok. I can't hear shit, but I go on TikTok.
YouTube's still around.
YouTube ain't the same as TikTok, John. It's not the same. You don't get the same concepts.
You don't gotta get the concept. Whatever you want, you get on YouTube.
No, I don't want YouTube. I want TikTok. I want my TikTok back. They better
ain't take it yet, so.
Well, just in case they do take it.
That's interesting. This will be an interesting this thing to follow because it's crazy. They're really trying to ban the whole
platform.
Yeah, but we shall see, and we'll get into it. If it gets banned, we'll talk about it next week. But it's something we shall see.
If they get banned, I'm not being on here next week. I have to warn TikTok. And if I have to mourn TikTok, that's I'm gonna have to take a week off of bereavement because I gotta mourn TikTok. You laughing and I'm serious.
We shall see. In more sad news, RIP to Janice Burgress. She was the creator of the Backyardians, and she was an executive at Nickelodeon who helped, develop shows like Blue's Clues, helped develop shows like Blue's Clues and other Nickelodeon shows, child shows for Nickelodeon. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even. And shout out to her. She was a black woman. I would have thought a white person created the Backyardians.
That is crazy. I never knew that.
But yep, Janice Burgess.
You never heard the songs from Backyardians? You ever heard any of the songs from the Backyardians?
I can't remember.
They sound black. I always used to say that. I'm like that. That sounds black.
I mean, again, Backyardians was a good show as a kid, but I never honestly. It could be racist of me and me, not celebrating my people because growing up, I ain't really thinking like this got to be black made, unless it was a black character, star character. That's the only time I was like, yeah, this is a black show. Low key, Backyardians was a black show the whole time. I didn't even know it.
Yeah, when I seen her picture, I'm like, oh wow, I never knew that.
Life comes full circle, man.
But condolences to her loved ones and RIP to her. May she, rest in peace. Diddy finally steps out after months of accusations and allegations. Diddy he actually did two public things. He made a public post. He posted to social for the first time in a while, and he was caught by TMZ, out and about leaving a dinner with his kids. Do you think the accusations are going to die down? or how long do you think is till the next, public Diddy
This
said?
is just the beginning.
Yeah, I think it's I don't know when this shit gonna end. I think it's gonna be. I think it will end when we have a case that's so outrageous and blatantly untrue and proven to be untrue for it to start to decline, because generally a lot of times, like, it'd be a lot of fucked up shit people do, but then they have that one time they right, and it's like, but look, I was right in this one. So then everything else looked at as like satire. Is like, well, if she or he was lying, then everybody else out there is lying. So until we get that case where it's like somebody just like blatantly lying and it's televised and it's publicized that they made up this large fabrication, until we get a case like that or a situation like that, then I think it's just going to be more stories tacked on, because generally when we have cases like this, the legal team look for other cases or other people to have similar ills against a person to stack more cases and shit. So until we get something like that, I think we're gonna keep having issues like this, more allegations like this and shit. Unless he do a Russell Simmons and disappear.
Yeah, it does. Russell Simmons definitely left the country, which is crazy. It's crazy. That situation's not even talked about.
Well, it's talked about now because Russ was just with Usher.
Yeah, because Usher went and visited him in the mist, he gets named in some shit, and Usher goes out there and links with him. So it's like
Usher linked up with him, and everybody looking at Usher crazy too right now.
So it's like, what is going on?
Do you think that was a bad look for Usher?
Somewhat.
Because people were saying, like, you just came off this great year, new album, Super Bowl performance.
Only because that person had his accusations and he basically fled.
He fled. His wife, his ex-wife, his kids, everybody, had these ills against him. He fled the country. And the next time we do see him is with you.
So this definitely could be looked at as like a little suspect. So, but
do you think it's gonna kill Usher's momentum?
Nah, I don't know. But
No, I don't think it is. I mean, his concert is already sold out. I'm excited for that concert. My husband gives me tickets.
I would just say it's just bad optics / bad timing.
That was
It's just funny you end up there in the midst of like, because obviously things Usher's being accused of could be also fabricated and could be a lie, but it's just you get mentioned to some shit and that's where you end up.
Yeah, that's like you gotta keep yourself away from people like that. Like that's if this whole you see Usher at a Diddy party right now, or him and Diddy haven't done it. It's like just the wrong time, bro.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. It's just bad timing.
But
no,
I was gonna say, but you don't know somebody's friendship.
Yeah, of course we know. It just again how it looks in the eye of the public.
I get that, but he's being scrutinized as well. So at this point, like, what does it matter? We're gonna think what we want to think of Usher anyway.
And again, because the people feel some way, we can't tell people how to be friends with other people because you feel some type of way. Like we don't know what their relationship is. If Usher is, just being a empathetic friend, like we don't know. But because he's a public figure, it's like you just got to stay away. Unfortunately, it sucks if you have a real relationship with somebody, because now the mixing of personal and professional. Professionally, it doesn't look good, but personally, you got love for this person until something is proven beyond a shadow of a doubt, you want to be there for your friend.
Yeah, it's just all I would say is just bad timing because that doesn't prove anything. Doesn't prove anything's true or not.
Yeah.
He did, like you say, he had a strong run. Maybe he wanted to see his friend, go on vacation and visit his friend. We don't know what their relationship is or whatnot, but it's just bad timing. That's all I would look at it as.
Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
But I think this is just the beginning for Diddy though. I'm not giving it a time because I feel like this is just the beginning for Diddy. Like I think we haven't even touched the surface of what is about to come out.
Oh, but do you think so? You think this is public appearance wise? He's going to make more public appearances or less?
I think he's gonna sit back for a little bit. I think going out to dinner is different than making appearances. Like he wasn't at the Oscars. He wasn't like I don't think he's gonna step out. I really
Yeah.
don't.
Oh, yeah, and that it is. Yeah, but either way, he could just eat at home. So like when it's not the same as, but it's still looked as a public appearance when you are caught out and about.
No, it's not. It's not called us. You're just out, but I don't think it's a public appearance. A public appearance would have been him at the Oscars or him at an award show or him at a movie premiere. Those are public appearances because you know the cameras are gonna be there. That makes sense.
No, I'm saying that, but I said
Him stepping outside is. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying that same token, whenever Diddy steps outside, the cameras is always gonna be on him. He's one of those celebrities, and now he knows with the accusations and allegations, wherever he goes, there's gonna be cameras. That's what I mean. So he's choosing to step out, knowing that if one of these paparazzi gets him, they might ask him a question about it. He's not gonna answer, but one of them might be bound to ask him about it. That's what I mean by it.
Yes.
I could be wrong, but that's what I meant by it.
Well, you see it like that. But.
Now let's get into not funny, but it's kind of funny, but it isn't funny at the same time. Man saying that a Vegas hotel gets stung by a scorpion in his testicular region. And now he's suing.
On Speedo?
Huh? You said what?
He had on the Speedo?
I don't know what he was
had on
wearing.
the Speedo?
Oh, no, I said I don't know what he was wearing. At first he said he got bit by a mosquito, but he's now suing the hotel. That's just horrible. Even if he had shorts, pajama pants on, I don't know how strong a sting is from a scorpion, but that's just what happened to where it crawled at. Yo, that must have been painful.
How you gonna sue the hotel?
That's some crucial shit.
How you gonna sue the hotel though?
Cause why the fuck is that scorpion in the hotel room?
If the scorpion could have crawled in like any other fucking bug.
Yeah, but y'all pay to clean that shit.
Bro. So
they are liable. Yeah, if you was in that situation, you'd be suing them too.
I'm just trying to figure out on what ground. So if I'm ever in a situation, I know how to get my bag right.
But how you? I thought scorpions don't scorpions have poison?
Yeah, they are poisonous.
Yeah.
So don't you die?
I don't know if you die.
You could, but I'm pretty sure, like when you see what happened in certain places where poisonous
animals they always ready for shit.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
have the antidotes because they know these animals live here, so there's a chance. that someone is more prone for someone that run into
run
one of those
across,
areas.
yeah.
So they have all that ready. I do think most hospitals have the most common stuff, but
The
certain places have
anti-venom
more
and
than
shit.
others.
If you go to Australia or some shit, they got like
Yeah, they
extra
got
anti-venoms and shit.
for everything because you probably fuck around and get bit by a whole bunch of shit while you out there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to know. Like, I could have sworn scorpions were.
Oh, they said he still had to pay for the room. So
That makes sense. That don't make sense to y'all.
he not what?
Okay, that don't make sense to y'all. That makes sense to me.
But shit. He was treated at a local hospital. It doesn't say how much he's suing for.
Would you got to pay? Would you be upset if they make you pay for a room if you have to get treated for bed bugs?
I mean,
Yeah.
it depends if you still sit there. If you stood there, what do you?
I heard, would you?
Technically, he stayed the night. He got rushed up. He ain't stayed there. I'm pretty sure he left after the fact, but he technically stayed the night. It happened to him while he was sleeping. That's like in relation. It'll be like you wake up and you find evidence of bed bugs when you wake up, and you go complain, and they still charge you because you still spent that whatever night you spent. They still charge you for that night because you technically spent that night there.
Right, you still slept here for the night. Hell no, I'm blacking out the next day. Y'all niggas gonna not only are y'all gonna pay for this, but y'all gonna comp me at another hotel of my choosing. I want to stay at the Waldorf Astoria.
That's crazy.
Shit, fuck it. Give me the best suite ever next time I come here. Unlimited
I ain't
drink.
coming back to that motherfucker.
Huh? Is that what?
I ain't coming back to the motherfucker.
Well,
I'm not coming
not
back.
that one specifically.
So
they have a branch of hotels. The next one I go.
Right. Okay, yeah, I'll go to possibly a branch.
I'll go to another one, and they better treat me like a fucking king. Cause God, they said he got stung 3 to 4 times.
Damn, that motherfucker came back. He like, I'm getting back in blood. That was Scorpion. Like, hell no, I'm about to stab the shit out of this nigga.
It happened under the covers too. Jesus Christ. He must have been in some excruciating pain. Wow.
Definitely.
But we'll leave that be. Halle Bailey was just recently talking about, the struggles of keeping her pregnancy a secret and going through that. What was your overall thoughts on that, Bree?
Who?
Halle Bailey.
Haley. Uh-huh.
Or Haley. I say Halle, but Haley.
Haley?
I thought it was Haley. He's the one saying
I thought he said Halle Berry. So.
No, my bad.
I
Haley.
don't know. I just feel like
Haley Bailey. My bad. I apologize.
Niggas knew she was pregnant.
Yeah, we knew she was pregnant. Those
once
pictures were being
she
edited.
popped out in that picture, but she didn't.
I don't have a problem.
You said you don't have a problem with what?
Again, once we found out she was pregnant, okay, cool. Like, I get you hiding the pregnancy, but I'm gonna need you to hide the baby as well. Keep that. You call it a blessing and the biggest blessing. Well, keep that blessing to yourself until that baby's old enough to say they want to be on pictures and stuff like that. Now you want us to show. Now that you had the pregnancy, you want us to watch videos of you when you was pregnant. I particularly don't like that because in those moments, if they were your blessings, keep them quiet. Don't put them out now.
Shit like it's new.
Yeah, don't put them out now because now you want us to see it because you already passed it. Nah, keep those videos and pictures to yourself. Keep those moments to yourself. Nobody want to get now. Like, share that experience with us, with the world. because they'll keep it like that after the fact as well.
That's a better. That's
See it.
that's a good point. You said what? Whoa.
I don't.
But Bree, you make a valid point. You want to keep it secret then, but then when it's time, is out, you reveal it then. What's different? What's different between the two situations?
Yeah,
Why
what's
do you
different when you was
need to
pregnant
hide
versus you
it?
having a baby and shit? Because now you want to make a coin off it. Now you want to monetize it.
Yeah.
You went through it. You ain't want nobody to see you in the. You ain't want nobody to see you in the growing pains of pregnancy, because we all know, pregnancy isn't. Although it's a beautiful thing, it ain't the most seamless and painful thing. It's always a pretty situation, easier situation. Some people have it harder than others, and I think now she done went through the struggle of pregnancy. Now it's like, all right, let me highlight the good moments.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be real about it, then you share it as you go through it with people. I don't care either way, but people don't want to see it after the fact. You didn't share your pregnancy. You didn't share your pregnancy. Nobody cares.
That's the thing. They are showing the baby. They just putting a little star over his face, but they.
Yeah, but see, that's not showing a baby. That's showing a baby outlet. That's showing a baby a fucking outline. Because I even hate that. I hate when people do that. Don't show the fucking baby. If you're gonna cover the baby face, don't put it online. What the fuck are you doing? You're gonna show the feet and hands and shit. Don't show the baby.
Right.
That's like me saying, yo, check out my new music. But I'm only putting up the artwork. Yo, this new song is fire. But y'all only get the artwork and shit. What the fuck are you talking about? Yo, I just started a business, man. And then you don't ever tell motherfucker what the business is. Blessed to have this new business. But then you don't let motherfuckers, like, what's the point? It makes no sense. So you showing the baby feet and hands and putting a star, don't even show the fucking baby. Because we don't care. Again, speak with myself, I don't care to see it either way. But I know the people that care to see it don't want to see a fucking star over his face. So talk about the new Color Purple, get to your music, or share things that you want. Share things that you want to share.
She had a very short cameo though in Color Purple.
But yeah, I'm just saying, share the things that you are comfortable with fully sharing. Because when you do shit like star over the face and half-ass sharing it, nobody cares. So if you ain't got nothing to post, then don't post. But if you want to post something, actually post something. Don't just be posting bullshit.
Even though you heard about that guy who said she was ugly.
Oh yeah, and his mama, they posted his mama. His mama ugly as hell.
Said she looked like the
an alien or some shit.
Yeah.
But she do got the splice eyes. She do got those splice type of eyes.
See what happens? He says some shit and look what happens.
And yo, niggas went straight to his Instagram, found his mama.
Right.
Found his mama and said, what, nigga?
No, and this is unfortunate for her because she ain't controlling what.
Yeah, she ain't got nothing to do with it. She ain't say nothing about nobody.
And she could probably think that she's pretty. Like she could think opposite of him, and now everybody
exactly.
That's fucked up.
Nigga show went to, you know how social media is. Niggas went to his page, saw his mama, snatched pictures, said, "Nigga, this your mama? You talking about Miss Bailey?"
No, because that was rude though.
Rude of him, right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but we're just talking about just the aftermath of it because, obviously he has to feel that they're dissing his mom, but a whole innocent person got to go deal with being dragged on the internet, and they ain't even do anything.
That's like if you got beef with somebody and they don't see you, but they slap your brother, slap your cousin, slap your mama, slap your kid. They like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't even do nothing. And they get caught in the crossfire. That's what happens. Shut the fuck up, because innocent bystanders usually ones that get hit.
So that's just so fucked up.
Shut your ass up.
Chris, let's get into Chris Brown recently posted, talks about how he does, he's just gonna stay in his lane. He feels like he doesn't get the praise that he deserves. He ain't trying to be buddy with other people in the industry. He's just gonna keep continuing to do him, and that's what he's gonna do. For most part, every time we talk about this situation, I do feel like he does deserve his flowers. Obviously, he went through something when he was younger that still, to this day,
Yeah, and it's unfortunate. I feel
affecting
like
his life and / career. I would say affecting both. But
Chris Brown's going to be one of those artists. Unfortunately, he's not going to be fully appreciated until he's gone.
And he said that today.
And it's sad to say.
But he said that today. He was like, there will never be another Chris Brown. So why don't y'all appreciate me while I'm here? Because once I'm gone, I'm gone.
And again, look at the landscape of music. There hasn't been one since him.
Nope.
They try to put that Jason Derulo bum ass nigga on us like he was next. But no. That's why his ass went straight pop EDM, because he knew he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been a Chris Brown since Chris Brown, or nobody close to the talent that he has. And unfortunately, it's going to be 20, 30 years or 40 years from now, but motherfuckers going to look back and be like, wow, this nigga was really talented. And we didn't appreciate him when he was here. And he's right to be like, I'm going to stick to myself and do my thing, because he still continued to, put out hits. And although, his albums be long as hell and I don't really listen to them fully, but I always find records from Chris Brown that I like. And I always enjoy seeing him perform and shit. But I just feel like, again, I'm not one of those people who don't recognize his talent today. But there's a lot of people who, because of the incident he had when he was a kid, they've allowed that to overshadow his talent. And it was two, guilty parties in that. And so, unfortunately, when it's all said and done, then that's when we're going to fully praise Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But he's definitely one of probably the greatest pop artists of our time.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate, who deserves flowers. We all talk about he should have the opportunity to get his Super Bowl performance, but
He ain't gonna get the opportunity until it might be a slight chance if Jay-Z was to step down. Like, it's a slight chance. It's not a guaranteed chance, but it's a slight chance. So
I don't think Jay-Z has. I don't know. I don't think, because I told y'all it was probably one of those Michael Rubin parties that they always show pictures and whatnot. Chris Brown was in attendance and Hov was in attendance.
that doesn't mean they were talking, John. It doesn't mean
that is true, but the way I look at it, I don't think if Hov doesn't want you to be there, you're not gonna be there. It has to be. I feel like he has the pull, so it's like I don't gotta be cool with you on but he's notified of who's gonna be there beforehand. Like,
yeah, I think the situation is different though, like, because Chris Brown is not being showcased in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a party, it's a social space. Yeah, I know Jay-Z can be like, yo, I don't fuck with him, so I don't want him here. But I think in situations, Jay-Z is so mature in a sense where it's like, let that little nigga party type shit. But when it comes to making a bag and it's somewhere that I'm making money, now we can't make money together.
Right.
No, that's understandable. That's definitely understandable. But I looked at it with like a little silver lining. Like maybe they could be in the same vicinity. It could lead to other.
Baby steps. Hopefully.
That's what I looked at it as baby steps. That's how I looked at it. But who knows? But now let's get into the main event of this past week, the good old Oscars. Unfortunately, I had to work a long well not that was the previous day. These past couple of days I'm tired, but the night of the Oscars I had to work overnight. So I didn't really get to fully watch, but I got some highlights. So one of my favorite moments from that scene was the Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. When
I thought you were gonna say John Cena naked, John.
No, I didn't see. You saw John Cena naked? Is that possible?
No, I didn't see him naked. I know you saw the highlights. That's what I'm saying.
No.
I don't think he was naked. That was a suit.
Yeah, he had on something under. I don't think he was fully naked.
No, I was alluding to the joke because everyone says like you can't see John Cena, so
Oh, I didn't. It went over my head, John. I'm sorry, I missed
it. But yeah, that's what I was alluding to. But I don't know. I get the joke for costume designs. That's what they did, but that was that was a little out there. But it was a little nostalgia thing because they had a little moment with Mike. It was with Michael Keaton, who was the Batman.
Batman. Mr. Freeze, Penguin.
Yeah, so it was like a little cool moment, which I thought was dope.
Yeah, Oppenheimer pretty much cleaned up everything. Also that fucking Emma, what's her name? She got the lisp. She was Easy A.
Emma Stone.
She had a good night. Movie had a good night. Movie I didn't even know what the fuck it was. Poor Things.
Yeah, it's actually on Hulu. It pops up every time I open up Hulu, so I'll be thinking like
I'll be seeing the trailers because isn't Mark Ruffalo in that?
Is he? I'm not sure, but I'll chat.
It's another big actor that's co-starring with her in that.
It is.
I think it's Mark Ruffalo.
They usually show the cast right when you get to it, but I click on IMDb.
It is Mark Ruffalo. Yeah. So I never seen it, but I always see it. Like I never seen it, but I always see it.
Yep.
And they did
every
pretty
time I
well.
open up Hulu, that shit it pops up.
Yeah, it's right there. And shout out to Billie Eilish for best song for the Barbie movie. I love that fucking song.
Whenever I hear that shit, it should get me in my feelings.
It's a really good song. John, you heard that Billie Eilish song?
Yes. You know what's crazy? I've heard it on like when you watch random reels. I've heard it. It's like I don't know who sings it or whatnot.
Right.
Then I seen her performing at the Grammys.
Yeah.
And then come to find out, also on the Barbie soundtrack.
Yes, it's the leading track from Barbie. It's a great song, man. I listen to it a lot.
It's that song. They had that song, and then they had, I think Dua Lipa has a song for Barbie too. That was popular.
I don't know.
That's the song where I think Barbie dances to that song actually.
Oh yeah, she do.
That's the song she dances to. I never watched Barbie, but
you need to watch it. It's a good movie.
I'll give it a shot. I watch all movies. I'm not.
And my nigga Shamik said they got robbed for best animated Into the Spider-Verse. We're not Into the Spider-Verse.
Who ended up winning it?
The Boy and Heron, Toshio Suzuki, Ayo Miyazaki. They won. But yeah, it was just really a big night for Oppenheimer and Poor Things. They pretty much cleaned up everything. It seems to be that way with the Oscars now. Like that one movie just takes everything. Last year was
it's always that one year.
Everywhere, Always.
And I've grown to love that movie. You know that?
Yeah, you were just talking about it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
Anyway, Always, up, down, left, right.
It was a good movie. Once you understand like what's going on, it's a good movie.
Once you understand the subliminals.
Right. It's a really good movie.
Which movie are you talking about?
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
The movie from last year where we talked about. I watched it. I enjoyed it, which is a little different.
Did you understand the whole meaning behind the movie?
We talked about it.
No, we didn't. We talked about.
No, we did. We did talk about it, Bree. If you go back to that episode.
Yeah, and okay, yes, we did. And I remember talking about it, saying it was weird. But then when I watched it again, and I watched it a few times after, I got the point of the movie.
I think you alluded to it during the episode when we discussed it. If you go back to that episode, whatever episode that was, if you go back,
No, I didn't allude to it because it wasn't until I watched it a few times, John. Because I was like,
I remember you talking about it's about basically the deeper meaning is about the daughter. It's like a deeper meaning with the daughter.
Okay, maybe I did. No, but every time I watch it, I realize something new.
Yeah, it's probably one of those movies when you go back to watch it, it's like, oh shit, you didn't catch this, and it's like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
You understand it more and more.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good movie to me.
No, it's a good movie.
But
I love her. I just love her too.
I'm saying it was a little different, but I enjoyed the movie. But they cooked that year.
Yeah.
Even though I still think Angela Bassett should have won, but Angela Bassett, Best Supporting Actress. No offense to can't even think of her name.
Halloween.
Huh? Halloween, Michael Myers. Jeez, I'm sorry.
What's her name?
True Lies. I can't think of her name. Why can't I think of her name? I've watched her in so many movies.
Name with a J.
Jamie
Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee fucking Curtis. That's I can't believe I drew a blank, but yeah, she won. No offense to her. I think Angela Bassett should have won, but that goes back to your point with Shamik Moore saying that they got robbed. Obviously, the Oscars. Well, the film industry aren't real too big on the superhero movies, so you could have an Oscar-worthy performance, and it could be arguably the greatest performance in all of cinema. If it happens to be under the brand of DC, Marvel, or anything along the lines of superhero, fortunately, chances are you're not going to get what you deserve with that. The chances of you winning is going to be slim. Not saying I expect the Oscar-worthy performance in those movies, but there's a chance you may get, depending on the tone of the movie, you may get an Oscar-worthy performance or Oscar-worthy themes where like you can say, "Oh shit, I'm not gonna lie, low key." They was to award these movies like that. This would be an Oscar-worthy performance.
Yeah, they not, unfortunately.
So maybe they did get robbed, but you know how that goes with the comic book movies.
They tell comic book movies, look, y'all got y'all money in the gross. So y'all got y'all celebration, y'all got y'all award when your shit grossed all that money. That's as much celebration or recognition you gonna get from anybody.
Yeah. But there's no New Year's, now the Oscars. But actually I gotta watch Oppenheimer too. But ain't that shit like a long ass movie?
Yup, shit like 4 hours.
Oh, I'll watch it. I did like I was gonna do more of like watching movies that win like the Oscars for like Best Picture. I just gotta see, like, because I feel like some of these movies is like something that's like on a consistent basis that whoever picks who's gonna win the Oscar looks for in all these movies. I feel like it's like a
I
consistent
think
driving
honestly,
factor.
yeah, it's that way. It's these dreary ass, timepiece ass, bullshit, boring ass movies. They need these teams that create like the board or whatever that picks the movies and picks the winners. They need to change them up like they do senators, like every 6 years or so, every 4 years. They gotta switch up that crew because a lot of times I be feel like these be old, senile, boring motherfuckers, and you need a fresh opinion every now and then. So every like 4 years, they should switch up the Grammys and the Oscar committees and the boards and all that and stuff because you get similar themes when it comes to the people who win the most.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then you don't gotta worry about certain actors or actresses going years and years without winning.
Yeah.
Even though they give you plenty of roles where it's like they should have been one already. But
And I feel like they need to put more actors and proven actors and directors on these boards, on these commissions.
true. I wonder what's the process of how that goes. Like
Yeah, me too. It's interesting.
who's like the real. I don't think that's something they will reveal, but I would like to know who's like the real decision maker.
Yeah. They try to keep it like a certain mystique behind it. But I would like to know Quentin Tarantino is on the board. I would like to know Denzel Washington is on the Oscar board.
Keep waiting.
I think it gives. I just think it gives more credibility when you have a Christopher Nolan on the Oscar board. A Quentin Tarantino, a Martin Scorsese, fucking Gwyneth, not Gwyneth Paltrow, a fucking Diane Keaton, a fucking Denzel, a fucking Sandra Bullock.
Shit, like, if you could pick let's say like you want to do a board of 5, a board of 6, or a board of 7, it has to be I would say an odd number for it to vote to go through.
Right. Yeah.
Let's say a board of 5. You have to pick a board of 5 to oversee. Who will be your board to oversee?
My 5 would be Denzel Washington.
Okay.
Forrest Whitaker.
Okay.
Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Angela Bassett.
That's 5 right there. You want to go to 7?
Viola Davis.
That's 6.
Will Smith.
That's I think I love Will, but I'll put my man Samuel before Will.
Oh yeah, Samuel. Just a bunch of black people to keep the thing.
But I think Samuel he'll do good at that.
Yeah, Samuel will definitely be great at doing Samuel, Morgan Freeman. Like
Denzel definitely, I could see them 3 being like good at that.
And just in the sense of being fair. So I think that's something. But again, we don't know who be on these boards for these big awards. I think that's information we should know. And I think it would get more credibility if we knew who was on there. We also be like, man, who the fuck is that? And what's their resume to even make this decision? But I think it makes it more real.
It says, let's see what it says.
Because I show be like, who the fuck is that again? He did what? Oh, he a news journalist. How the hell he get that job?
So apparently it says For the most part, the whole industry votes. But then I know there's definitely, there's a board of governors. I knew it. I remember.
Do they say anybody recognizable on that board?
So last year, nearly 400 industry insiders were invited, and of the people that was invited, I don't know if you may know some, but these are the names that made it made it to the group last year: Selma Blair, Austin Butler, Paul Mescal, K. Y. Kwan, Stephanie Hazoo, and Kiki Palmer.
Okay, I know Kiki Palmer.
No, I think Austin Butler's the guy who played Elvis, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I know Kiki Palmer and Akila and
He's
the
the only
B.
black one.
And Akila and the B ain't enough credibility to be making these choices.
Said Kiki Palmer. Who else? Let's see who this is.
See, that was a popularity thing because Kiki was smoking. Kiki, unfortunately, based on her resume, is it the most fitting to me to have such a prestige position.
And K.Y. Kwan's the guy from Everything Everywhere and All at Once.
Which one? What guy?
He is
the father.
I think so. I don't. Yeah, he had the glasses on.
That's the father. Now, see, if they had James Hung, who plays the grandfather, I respect that because that old nigga's been in a lot.
Oh yeah, he's been in a lot of shit. He's 95 years old. God bless him.
So I can respect him, but K1 Kwan is pretty fairly new.
Yeah, he was in he was a kid in what's
the Goonies.
No, the Indiana Jones.
Yeah, and the nigga was in the Goonies too.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he's that was like his breakout role, like people see.
Right, and what has he done? We knew him as a kid. He recently popped back up for doing a few roles. He did fucking Thor brother shit. Like he's just, and then he did that movie which brought him back into like, oh, that's the kid from Goonies.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh yeah, we definitely saw his face in that.
But that still go to his resume though. He's accredited for that.
I'm just saying, he recently popped back up where motherfuckers like, I know him from somewhere. Then it was Indiana Jones and the Goonies. James Hung.
No, James Hong was in a whole lot of shit though. A whole lot of shit.
Even the main lady, the mom, Michelle Yeoh or Yeo.
I know her from Crush the Track and Hidden Jacket.
She's been around since forever. That's credible people that you can add to it.
Yeah.
And people will respect that position because we've seen them act in multiple facets, do multiple roles. That's a respected person you could put on the board. That's what I'm saying. Not to shit on Kiki Palmer, but Kiki Palmer was popular last year for all her drama.
Right.
Not her acting roles. So, do better, Oscars. I need to start saying do better again. I used to say that all the time to Drew. Drew used to be mad. I used to tell Drew. Don't apologize. Just do better. Drew like, fuck you, nigga. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite statements to tell people. Do better. Niggas like, man, who the fuck do you think you are? Whew, how many you start using that again? Do better. Those two words just funny as hell. Tell somebody to do better is funny as hell. And it's offensive.
Oh, man. But now let's get into the closing segment, the Fab Four. Actually, hold on. Pause that. All right.
What?
I skipped the subject.
Okay.
Okay, so recently a debate was brought up on who basically did the best, what rapper did best when it came to like the R&B collab and the R&B track,
Okay.
and most people say Fab is basically like the king of that. Do you agree or disagree?
Do you agree, baby?
Fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
I think Fabulous was like a great rapper.
No, I mean that when it comes to
Tank brought up the debate.
you,
Tank made it the great.
yeah, so it's like your guy Tank said that when it comes to the R&B collab, the R&B feature, R&B
R&B
song
records for
feature,
rappers. No one does it better than Fab.
nobody does it better than Fab.
That's not true because Lil Wayne had his moment when he was doing features and he was killing that motherfucking shit.
Yeah, Wayne do his thing, but I think Fabulous is one of those guys that people specifically go to when they need a rapper on an R&B track.
I don't think that's true. I think Lil Wayne is. Lil Wayne was on every R&B track in the 2000s.
And I kid you not, Wayne was on everything. When it comes to R&B tracks, Fabulous was on just as many records as Wayne. Just I'm solely speaking about R&B tracks. Wayne was smoking.
Yeah, but what are
But
more notable Lil Wayne R&B tracks?
I would say
he was on Mario. He was
Mario what?
He was How Do I Breathe?
What the hell? What? He was on a remix?
Yeah.
Was he on a remix? He did the remix by himself.
He has your. He did that favorite verse that you love from Lil Wayne. You can't listen to the Mario song without it.
Yeah, but that wasn't the original song though. You talking about the Crying Out?
Right. Oh, Crying Out for Me.
Yeah, but I'm R&B songs that feature Lil Wayne. Though Wayne usually comes with the remix.
That
it's the
Destiny
remix,
Child.
bad. Like
Yeah, he got that Destiny Child feature, Soldier.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, Soldier wasn't even really an R&B track. It was R&B singers, but it was more hip hop melody. He has the song with Lloyd.
Oh yeah,
All Around the World. Remember that?
He had You.
Yeah, he's on You.
He had Girls All Around the World with Lloyd. Yeah, he had Soldier. He had Motivation.
See, Soldier's cool.
I knew they would count
okay.
Soldier as an R&B record, but
yeah, I know because it's
that's
R&B
the category.
songs, yeah, but it's not an R&B record. Like they ain't really ballad. They ain't really singing. They hip hop ish. It's just a hip hop R&B record.
Damn, he has a whole Lil Wayne R&B features in Apple Music.
And how many of those?
He did a million songs though. We're just talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's done a bunch of shit, but I'm just saying when it came to the R&B,
49 songs.
Wayne got a robust catalog. But let me do a real quick Fabulous FABOLOUS.
So Into You.
R&B.
Trade It All.
Songs. Make Me Better, Neo.
Yeah. I would say what? Throw It in the Bag.
That's time. I don't like that song. Miss Independent. I mean, She Got On. No, She Got On. I'm sorry. I said Miss Independent.
There's definitely more songs.
But don't count what you like. Just count.
No, I'm just going through the list. Trade It All. He got Into You, Make Me Better. Baby Don't Go. He got She Got Her Own. I don't be really liking none of these damn songs, so I don't be caring. Slim Thick.
The more of those two, you gotta go to the 2000 hits. So
He's on the Dip It Low. I don't remember him being on that though. With Christina Milian.
Fab.
Like Fab is that nigga, but I would probably give it to Ja Rule. I think Ja Rule. I don't think no rappers had a better R&B run than Ja Rule. So I ain't mad at Tank's opinion because I definitely think Ja Rule. I mean, Fabulous killed it, but literally Ja Rule is the reason why you have 50 Cent and Drake.
That's crazy, Mo.
It's crazy, but it's a fact.
That was crazy.
If it wasn't for Ja Rule, you wouldn't have 50 Cent, nor would you have Drake. They all stole Ja Rule's style. So
it's a way to look at it.
nor would you have Nelly. You wouldn't have none of these niggas. They all stole from Ja Rule.
Who was the last name you said?
Nelly.
They was out about the same time now.
Ja Rule started first. Nelly switched up. Nelly was all whole hard country when he first started. Then he saw that shit wasn't working. He saw what Ja was doing. He was like, "Oh, you got to play to the ladies." And he jumped on that bandwagon.
Yeah,
so
then you could say Ja Rule, but what about LL Cool J?
LL Cool J was just rapping to girls. Ja Rule was singing. Ja
But
Rule was
that
singing
could
to
be
the
an
bitches.
influence. That could be an influence piece. Like, yo, I seen LL do it.
Yeah, okay. LL got it from Rakim and all, and Big Daddy Kane. Okay, influence come from somewhere. I'm just saying, Ja Rule was the first nigga singing, first rapper singing to the ladies, crying on records, pouring out his heart.
He definitely was singing on the tracks. He was.
So that title goes to Ja Rule. Nobody's bigger than Ja when it comes to R&B, and 50 Cent, Drake, all of them should thank Ja Rule for them to have a career. Thank you.
All right. Let's move on, John.
Well,
all them old Ja Rule.
I think Fab should be rightfully crowned his spot. Cause he's saying that, but he's talking about rapping on. It's not about the singing; it's just the rapping on these R&B records.
Right.
He's saying no one does it better than Fab.
That's true. I mean, I ain't mad at that.
So, like, for that little, that little genre, that little thing, he's saying no one does it. Like, Ja Rule definitely influenced a lot. You gotta give the man his flowers. His style is very, very used nowadays. It's like, you can say Drake does the same thing. Drake sings, I would say sings more than Ja Rule did, but you can say that. But just rapping on R&B, I could be wrong, but I'll give the nod to Fab.
Yeah.
There's probably other names people will probably bring up. In one of the comments, and you mentioned it, someone brought up Wale.
Again, 2010s, Wale don't do it consistent enough, but Wale always had one of those records.
Yeah, like in Wale's run, yeah.
Wale always had one of those records for the ladies. My wife loved that song with him and Usher. Right?
Damn, okay, I did.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
Jesus.
If there ain't question from my heart.
He was also engaged.
You got it. No one else. Oh, right, my bad.
But again, we was also engaged, so it fit for the occasion.
Those are songs that mean the most, man. You know, the ones that connect to real life. Those are the ones that live on. When you hear it, it reminds you, boom. Walking down the aisle, like, how did this man even accept me for me?
Okay.
I'm so lucky to be
Start
carrying this
with your
man's
list. Start with your
last
list.
name.
Now let's get to the closing segment of this week's episode of ASO, the Fab Four. We had an interesting conversation last week, so Dev wanted us to do white people that would be considered to be invited to the cookout. The Fab Four. Bree says she would not partake in this segment, so I don't expect a list from my co-host.
No.
But I do have a list.
Oh, do you now?
I have a list of uninvited Black people to the cookout.
Okay, I like that.
That's interesting. That is interesting. So she's gonna go with uninvited. So people that's lost that invites have been revoked. You may not
Right.
enter. So she's going with 4 that's been revoked. And
I got 5.
And me.
Got 5.
Oh, so special occasion. Bree will get her 5, and me or Dev will give us 4 names. Give you 4 names of white people that should be invited to the cookout. So Dev, how do you want to break this down? Go 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and then we end with Bree's list.
Right.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'll go my number 4. At my number 4, I'll go Robert Downey Jr.
That's my guy, RDJ. That's my dude.
Yeah, right. Crackheads.
That's my guy.
That's Iron Man. Dev, who's your number
It's
4?
a real one. So before I get into my number 4, 2 honorable mentions, man. First, somebody who ain't invited, although people would love him to come. Johnny Will. Eminem would never be at a Black cookout, giving real white vibes. Everybody at my cookout, they cool white people, right? You got to be a smooth white person to come to the cookout. You can't give white energy when you at a Black cookout.
You have to explain this? This is
So,
something that's
no, I need to explain this because niggas like John go and just invite white people he like. But you can't make the Black people feel uncomfortable like, why this white boy here? And so a nigga like Eminem won't be invited to my cookout ever.
Yeah, he hasn't interacted with Black people.
But he gonna give real white energy like Logic.
Yo, tell me, that's why he never been to a Black cookout before.
I'm pretty sure he has. I'm just saying, around my Black folks, it'd be real weird because although Eminem is gonna give real white energy. That's just like Logic too. Gonna give real white energy, so they can't come to my cookout. Honorable mention that didn't make my list. Shout out to Tina Marie. I think she can come to a Black cookout. Lovely woman, made Black music her whole career. Shout out to Rick James, rest in peace, Tina Marie. Also, rest in peace to Bobby Caldwell, who most Black people thought was white. I mean, Black their whole career until we recently found out he was a white man. If y'all don't know who Bobby Caldwell is, y'all know his song, I just want to let you know, got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. Most Black people thought that was a Black man singing that song, but that's whole time it's been a white man.
I didn't know you wanted to mention dead white celebrities, but
so this is honorable mention, rest in peace.
I was saying, does Jerry Springer get a cookout invitation?
Jerry probably would. No, but Jerry gonna be there starting shit, and I don't want no nigga that's starting Black people issues.
They gonna use him to instigate the shit. They gonna go to him to instigate the shit.
No, Jerry can't come, man. He gonna be starting shit.
Some shit gotta get revealed, and they can use Jerry to get to the bottom.
What is your 4th one?
Okay, so at number 4, I brought him up last time. He a smooth white boy. I think the ladies love him. All ladies love him. Number 4, Jack Harlow is on my list for white boys that could come to the cookout. White people that could come to the cookout.
Okay, Jack Harlow.
Okay, your 3rd one. Let's see what your 3rd one.
At number 3.
Jealous.
At number 3, I'll put Eminem.
Right. Sounds about right. Sounds about white. All right. At number 3, I got Smokey Robinson. Just joking. All right. And number 3, I got another true down person that's gonna talk that shit, talk some real conversations. It's gonna be about politics and life. And number 3, I got Bernie Sanders.
Shout out to my guy, baby.
Shout out Phil LeBurn. I think black folks will give Bernie a plate, and he gonna be sitting there talking some real shit about the world.
Because he was in the world since segregation.
That's for real. He was there since the Holocaust. But I just feel like he gonna talk some real shit. You gonna have a good conversation with him, deep conversation.
He's gonna explain to you how segregation works and how it works for him.
That's all true. He is a white man. So, but number 3 on my list is Bernie.
So white racist people.
No, Bernie's definitely not racist. But number 2, John, who you got?
At number 2, I'm gonna put my guy Jim Carrey at number 2.
See, John giving real white energy on this list. James Carrey is my guy, but he is not on my list. At number 2, I'm gonna go with another cool white boy, funny white boy. I think everybody loves this guy. He be around New York hooping and shit in the hood.
Oh, that's actually good.
Everywhere.
I forgot about him.
Number 2, my son, Adam Sandler, gets an invite to the cookout. Everybody fucks with Adam Sandler.
I fuck with him, and I have to bring him to the cookout.
Adam Sandler is so
dusty. You don't want none of the white people at the
cookout. He is a bummy dress type of nigga, but Adam just a real down to earth dude, man.
Yeah. He make money. He could just, he's just like, he
just a regular rich nigga. Like Adam Sandler's definitely gonna have a good time at the black cookout. So number 2, Adam Sandler.
That's a good one. That is a good one. I totally forgot about my guy Adam Sandler.
I figured you would.
Adam Sandler could come with his whole crew.
I don't know if all of them can come, but
well, some of them. I'm not gonna say all of them, but some of them could come. Yeah, those would be his pluses, obviously.
You just got invited. You ain't coming with no +1s and 2s and 3s, nigga. You lucky you here.
Well, Chris Rock could bring them because Chris Rock part of their crew too.
Chris Rock can't even come.
That's crazy. Chris Rock can't come. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, yeah, Chris Rock they can go with Chris Rock.
Chris Rock better not be bringing a bunch of white people, man. I'm like, Chris, go your ass home, bro.
Shit, he could throw the cookout and invite them.
Hey, if he throwing the cookout, I'm there. I ain't saying shit.
Chris Rock could throw it, but at number 1, I was gonna put him at number 2. I was gonna switch, but I put him at my guy, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, John got a white list, bro.
Yeah, all white.
John list white as hell. It ain't many black people at John's cookout, I can tell. John shit got Indian people, Mexicans. John shit just look like the United Nations. It ain't a black cookout. I was talking about a black cookout, John. All these white folks you got won't be invited. I'm sorry. Stone Cold, that nigga, he throw a few beers, but Stone Cold give real red, not racist energy. Like he gives real Confederate energy. So I don't know if I want to be around Stone Cold after the nigga had a few drinks. He already big as fuck. He gonna start punching on niggas and we're gonna have to kill Stone Cold. So he can't come. But at number 1 on my list, he can't invite his wife because his family be killing shit. And he fucked up in the past as a kid. He was singing nigga. But that does not negate the fact that this white kid is probably one of the greatest white people in music history. And number 1, I'm a believer. Justin Bieber is invited to the cookout, and everybody gonna show Bieber love, man. Justin Bieber, number 1 on my list. White folks invested in the cookout. I don't care what nobody say. Justin Bieber can come every day. Justin Bieber could come play 2K with me in the crib.
No, the fuck you cannot.
When my wife's not here.
Remember when his car broke down in the hood and they started making him do push-ups?
Push-ups and shit, singing in the hood. Yo.
I'm not gonna lie, he didn't look really too comfortable in that.
Oh no, cause they told that nigga sing. Like, of course he'll feel good. Niggas do some push-ups. Like, yeah, they had him out there bad. But what else he was gonna do? But Justin Bieber, number 1 on this list. Now, my wife got the people who can't come, black people
Who can't come?
who's uninvited to the cookout.
Uninvited. At number 5, Lil Wayne.
Why Lil Wayne can't come to the cookout?
Because he said Black lives don't matter.
Yeah, okay.
And he said it wasn't his problem. He said he make his money, and he makes his money off of the black community, and want to say some shit like that.
And a white cop saved him and all that shit.
Fuck those white cops.
Yeah, he did say some nut ass shit.
At number 4, Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash definitely can't come.
She is no longer invited to the cookouts. There was a time where she was invited to the cookout.
There was once upon a time Stacey Dash can go to any fucking cookout.
She was invited. She can't go anymore.
You started, talking a little too much, but
talking a lot much. At number 3, Raven Simone.
Damn, Raven.
She's not part of. She is not black. She's American.
Mm-hmm.
So, bitch, be American at the white cookout. You are no longer invited to the black ones.
That's a fact.
At number 2, Richard Sherman. Y'all, as people who watch football, know this motherfucker can't come.
Why?
Because he said some racist shit. Talking about these racial injustices is not his problem. Yet, motherfucker, I'm pretty sure if it was happening to your dumb ass, with your locks, your ass would be saying it's your problem. And for number 1, drum roll, please. Terry Crews can never come back to the motherfucking cookouts.
That's a fact.
He is uninvited for the rest of his motherfucking life.
Well,
I ain't mad at that.
Terry Crews do. I'm just asking, what did he do?
He said racist shit about the community that only hires him for movies. Tell me one movie that
I remember Tracy Cruz was just in trouble for saying some dumb shit. I can't remember exactly what he said.
No, I'm asking because I don't know. I remember
Terry Crews
when he was on the talk show. I think we covered it on the pod.
Yeah, we did. He said some dumb shit once upon
I just don't remember exactly. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what he said.
He said some racist shit.
He had got because black folks got canceled.
Terry Crews statement on black people.
He said something of that shit. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, I just wanted to, because I really don't remember. He says, he tweeted, I don't know if this is just specifically, defeating white supremacy without white people creates black supremacy.
And if you're a child of God, you are my brother and sister. I have family of every race, creed, and ideology. We must ensure Black Lives Matter doesn't morph into Black Lives Better.
You stupid motherfucker. Oh.
He said Black Lives Matter is not Black Lives Better. We are all equal. Yeah, shut the fuck up, you big musclehead bastard. You can't come to the cookout.
Uninvited. And that, my folks, is my uninvited. Because we don't need to keep adding people to our list. We need to start taking these motherfuckers off who don't really support the black community, who profit off of the black community. So with that being said, I'm not adding white people who's already racist and shown racism.
You're trying to worry about the black folks that need to go.
That need to get the fuck out. Because we make you careers and then you want to turn around and diss the community that make you. No. So that's my uninvited list. And you're lucky I don't do one every week because I can and I should. And for those people that think that Candace Owens doesn't come to the cookouts, her husband's white. So but he can't come. But she be spitting knowledge. Little do y'all know.
No, Candace is, again, like Bernie. She's a lot more harsh with it, But I'll sit down and have
Hey,
a
you compare
real
it to a white man,
conversation
shit. A
with him.
whole black woman, you compare it to a white man.
No, because I'm saying it since they're gonna talk politics.
Yeah.
And it might be some shit that you might not want to hear, but it's gonna be a real conversation.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what happened to politics. It's something that you really can't talk about nowadays.
No, you can't because everybody get offended.
Which is
It's like
crazy.
it's like when you pick a political side, it's almost like fucking I don't know. It's like
I think people try to tie who you feel like politically to like your personal beliefs.
Right.
Sometimes you just feel like this person is just gonna get the job done. It has nothing to do
Yeah.
with what you believe personally. You just think that person will do the job better. I think.
And the crazy thing is, as we mature, as we become more hip to politics, again, as black and brown people, we just naturally used to told you go Democrat,
Right.
because that's what you do. Those are the people that's for us. But as you educate yourself, you understand there's more choices out there than that.
Right.
Yeah, you can pick who you want. Go with who you feel is the best option.
Yeah, and so
Get the
as
job
I'm
done.
as
Take the personal out of it. It's who you think will get the objectives done and have you living in a better times.
yeah, I've only been able to participate in 3 to 4 elections.
I was only part of 2.
So 3 elections.
Yeah.
But again, as
I
I'm
could have
learning more,
participated in 2. Actually, no, I could have participated in 3. I only voted once.
I voted all 3 times, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just learning that, my voice sometimes don't align with what people think I should vote for.
Yeah, everyone has the right to vote who they want to vote for.
But when you pick a side, it's like, yo, nigga, it's crippled blood. Like, nigga, you
They
either
treat
with
it like
us,
that, but it's not
yeah,
like
nigga,
that.
nigga, you with us or you against us, like type shit.
Right.
Like on some straight gang shit. Nigga, you a op.
Which
type
is
shit.
Craziness.
But that's the world we live in now.
So, but that's my list.
I like your list.
And you're lucky I don't do another list next week. So.
Bree got a whole bunch of this.
Yeah, she got a lot of motherfuckers that can be canceled.
But with that being said, that's a wrap on this brand new episode of Another Shitty Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Bree, my host in the back Deb, and we
Yo.
are out.